Hello and welcome to the Duke's Total War. We've got an end times battle here ahead of the tournaments coming up this weekend. We've got me playing the Empire, PD Power Dragon playing Skaven. We've got a swordsman front line backed with crossbows and halberdiers, heavy Empire Knights on the left flank, an Amber Wizard on a Griffin flying high above with Transformation of Cadorn and some aggressive spells. Steam Tank, just a generic Empire General. Handguns, and we are using Math Reload. Which is a brilliant mod. Actually gives reload animations. Pistoliers for the flank, and Outrider Scouts with their no forest penalty. We've got an Eshin contingent, the often seen double Knight Runner, single Gut Runner combination, the Gut Runner given the slow. Fast Clan Rats on the front line, but without shields. 2 shielded Clan Rat Spears. Warlock Master, Warp Grinders, Bone Breakers, Rat Ogres, Death Vermin, giving Guardian to the Summoner. And we'll get straight in there. Now, I will be looking at this battle from more of a tactical approach, just because there are concepts in this one that are different to how you might expect to play. Like, even from this beginning, the Outrider Scouts have been instantly used because everyone spotted each other's hidden units. And it was decided by me to own the area. I don't really get any kills here, and I take far more losses than I do get kills. Though those Clan Rats didn't enjoy that. But this area is going to be key. Whoever owns this is going to have a lot of control over what happens here. The Blue Ridge River, of course, pond, and not really a river. Of course, the river's in the background, but the small bit of water is stopping any movement across here, which means that the right flank of the Empire, left flank of the Skaven is going to be really important. Nice charge from the Empire Knights, and again, another one that people fall into the trap of, using 2 units to do the job of 1. These Empire Knights admittedly should already be moving that way, but there's too much macro going on for me to be straight on there. But they'll move there while the other Empire Knights split off. Pistoliers sacrificed. Don't know how many kills, 8 against Skaven. But they weren't there to do that. All they were doing is controlling this area. Got some of these reload animations in while I talk about it. The Amber Wizard now netted and getting completely mulched. His HP does not last long whatsoever, despite having a reasonably large HP pool to begin with. But chunked down so quickly by the Death. Really a massive mistake on my part. The Steam Tank so far unopposed. The cavalry have finally been remembered and moving across. It is something you see from vanilla players, is surprise, and I'm sure it will happen in the tournament if we get many vanilla players watching, that engagements where killing the enemy isn't the goal are seen as kind of strange and not really making sense. But the more you play, that is gorgeous Warhammer. The more you play, the more you see that the victor tends to be the person who controlled the land, not the person who killed. The control is far more important. Though at this point in the battle, I think Skaven do have the upper hand, especially if we're counting just killing power. But the Eshin troops have been kept at distance by the Cav, and the Cav are coming in again. And pushing them back. Crossbows haven't really been trying to get them the line of sight needed against the Skaven is not an easy task, and they're really only here to shoot Bone Breakers. And if there was a Poleaxe Storm Vermin build, then it would have come into play. Nice net again by the Warp Grinders, getting everything in, and Wither on the Empire Knights makes them very killable. But the Amber Wizard is back and punishing. It's started to cast, it's just cast an Overcast Block of Doom, and it's about to cast Overcast Curse. Risky doing double Overcast with 660 health left, but when the centre battle is as important as it is, it seems worth it. And he does miscast again and goes down to 266 health. Skin of his teeth he survived that by. And again, this area has really been the key to the battle so far for the Empire. If Eshin troops get in there, the Empire dies. So it doesn't really matter that the cavalry, the Outriders and the Pistoliers specifically, the Empire Knights have been used a bit more for killing power. That sound means his Manticore clock. 266 health to 11,000 health. Obviously I've lost all magic, he's no longer the same unit, and it cost me a pretty penny just to bring that ability. But it does present a problem to this game. But controlling the area is definitely the key to most battles. The light cavalry have mostly been used as a delaying force and area control, and really not. And another one that would surprise a lot of people, crossbowmen coming in for the charge, really being used in a melee role, and it's, I understand that still have a good stat. It's just that the range units only being ranged and need that protected. Range units really are there to augment the melee. It's melee that is the true deciding factor of combat, and range just makes it so that you win the melee. If you lose your melee protecting your range, you lose the battle. And so having that willingness to lose range and to use it as a melee troop is very key to, especially human factions, Britonia and the Empire. Really benefit from that. The Bonebreakers have just ripped this game though. 124 kills so far, and there's more to come. That growth VATS ability, giving them charges home, giving them huge damage on the charge, and means that whenever they haven't lost a mob, they have the potential to be a huge thorn. But at this point, the writing is pretty much on the wall. The Skaven morale is not going to hold, and the Bonebreakers are going to be brought down. Hopefully this will give some idea of what to expect from the tournament that's coming this weekend. We have two, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. PD did win the last tournament. He's playing on Saturday, and you can expect some Skaven play from him then as well. We've got a second one on Sunday, so he isn't defending the title. It's a different tournament. This is the Chaos Chosen tournament. That was the Ever Chosen tournament. But as there are two victors for this one, just because of the number of players who wanted to do tournaments, it was either one huge tournament that lasted hours, but I decided to go for two shorter ones. He keeps the pressure up in a short time, which always brings out the best play in players, and that steam tank with its complete circle of death around it. Been very impressive this game. It gets a very bad rep from a lot of players who just think there's no point bringing it, and yet the proof is in the pudding. But thanks to PD for this battle, and it was a lot of fun to play. This was a best of three. A lot of players have been doing practice games with me for the tournament, so that they're not giving away their the new tricks that they learn to other players that they're going to be fighting. And this sort of tactical overview that I do in the game, I can do with them should they want it. Means that no one's rusty when it comes to the tournament, which makes it more interesting for everyone watching and more interesting for the people playing. And we'll just fast forward this to the end because it's just a matter of chasing things off now. Sacrificial again by the swordsman, just to use up the last of the ammo on the Night Runners, because it was really the only threat in of the late game, aside from the Bonebreakers, that was there to hurt the steam tank and the Manticore, was the ammunition that the Night Runners had. So shielded, cuirassed units make a big difference, and that's game. Nice use of all Moulder troops, death vermin. It was just that the area control was in the favour of the Empire, and that's why I've chosen this battle to give an impression beforehand of the tactic shift. But thanks to PD the Power Dragon, and I will see you all in the tournament this weekend.